I expect to see two guys, really go after it. Austin being a street fighter, there's no question about it. He's not going to be afraid to exchange. It'll be interesting to see, how he does against someone with some MMA experience. Austin calling himself Mr. Handsome. I did see a few of the WCFC ring girls cheering for him.
That was the beautiful Erica that just exited the cage. And my, oh my, she is tall, guys. And I'm tall, and she's tall.
You're tall.
No, I'm 5'8".
The bigger they are.
When you lay down, you're tall?
Steve, shut up. Well, Ethan Andrews is your referee for this matchup for tonight. Ethan Andrews, a very experienced referee, been around the game a long time, called thousands and thousands of mixed martial arts competitions, believe it or not. He's been there, done that. So,
just looking off of the appearance of both fighters, one's jumping around like he's got ants in his pants, the other one's kind of more relaxed. We'll see how that affects being the first fighter.
Well, Stephen, you know that being relaxed and setting that sometimes that is all the difference in the world. That means a lot.
Yeah, it all depends on how much adrenaline goes pumping through your body.
Well, you see right there a nice takedown attempt by Hayes. He's looking to get that double leg in there, but Austin Howell doing kind of a rookie move and just kind of wrapping his arms around the head. Oh, they're trading shots right there.
Now I am seeing Austin cross his legs as he's circling around the cage. A lot of times you do something like that, you take a punch, you're going to end up on your butt.
Well, yeah, it's kind of wrestling 101. Don't ever cross your feet when circling, and that's what he's doing. And right here, kind of looking for a rookie, kind of a guillotine. He's got one leg wrapped up around.
Bryce is doing pretty good at keeping his leg on the outside of the other one, though, so at least he's only in half guard.
We did see the thumbs up sign by Bryce saying that he's okay.
Well, right there, Hayes' head comes out of the guillotine, and now he's inside of the guard, kind of locking the body. What he wants to do right here, Steve, is kind of put him against the cage and bash on him, right?
Definitely. If it was me, I'd be putting his head just kinked right against the cage. And I guess these guys are amateurs, so the amateur rules are a little bit different, but I'd be throwing elbows.
Yeah, that's right. Amateur rules in the state of Utah are just a little bit different. They cannot elbow a ground opponent. We want these guys to continue fighting, and we've seen a lot of fights get stopped because of concussions and blood. So right now in the amateurs, it's just a little bit different.
Well, and for Austin, without a ton of MMA training, it's tough to not just hold and squeeze because he doesn't have much other options, but that'll really get you tired.
Well, you see that a lot. These guys hug and squeeze. He's not breathing properly. And right now, Bryce Hayes in a full mount position, raining down punches.
Even his corner right now is telling him to hold on, just to squeeze and hold on. That's not the right thing. He should be moving. He should grab, but then he needs to bump and roll. He shouldn't be just squeezing. That's never going to get him out of it.
Well, Steve Sharp, I know that you're training down in absolute MMA with Rob Handling, some of the best guys in the state of Utah. Maybe you can give this guy a card afterwards. How's that sound?
Definitely. He's trying to walk up the cage, which is very smart. He needs to really focus on that part. See, now he's trying to bump and roll, but
even then, exposing his back to what could be a very rare rear naked choke.
See, this is where the experience comes into play. He's holding on to the head and just squeezing. Really needs to focus at getting his arms on the inside.
And something that, even after a month or two of training, you can learn those techniques and get them and add them to your arsenal.
Oh, and there you go, a nice little arm bar.
If Austin can push off that cage and totally do a front flip out of it, or a back flip out of it.
Oh, but now he's back up. You see Bryce Hayes right there, back up into the full mount position after he lost that arm bar. That thing looked tight, but there was a couple things that he wasn't doing right. Correct, Steve?
Yeah, definitely. And right now he needs to make sure he keeps those hooks in. He only has seconds before this bell rings.
Oh, and I would say saved by the bell on that one. Bryce Hayes, that rear naked choke.
His arm's messed up. His elbow is dislocated.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's it.
He's got a dislocated elbow right now.
Well, my hat's off to Austin Howell for continuing to fight, even though his arm is bent in a really weird position right now.
Well, and I was thinking, wow, compliments to him. He defended the armbar, somehow didn't get caught in it, but I was wrong. That, my ladies and gentlemen, is either a broken arm or a dislocated elbow.
It's probably a dislocated elbow.